Hello everyone! Are you ready for a fun and exciting story today? I hope you are, because today's story is called The Giant Fan, authored by Ian Titseha. It's full of imagination, surprises, and a little bit of wind. So sit back, get comfy, open your ears, and let your imagination fly. Let's begin our story, The Giant Fan. Sophie wasn't happy today, and there were 3 reasons. First, Sophie didn't like hot weather, and today was scorching hot. Second, Sophie wanted to eat mangoes, but the mango tree was too tall. Third, Sophie wanted her brother Tok to play with her, but he would not. "I can't play today, Sophie," Tok said. "I don't want to mess up my hair." This made Sophie very upset with Tok. Sophie sighed and sat down near an old little fan. It moved slowly and made lots of noise. Crack, 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 maybe like this. On the floor nearby was a ruler. Sophie picked it up and held it in front of the fan to measure it. Sophie said, and she began to imagine. If a fan 2 rulers wide produces this much wind, she wondered, would a bigger fan produce more wind? Can you start imagining it? If a fan were big enough, would it produce as much wind as there is at the riverbank? Sophie imagined how nice that would feel. This is getting cool, right? And next, what if the fan were as big as a house? Sophie thought. She took the ruler outside and measured the house from front to back and from one side to the other. I think Sophie is getting curious. Okay, next. If the fan were that big, Sophie laughed. How strong would the wind be? Mangoes would fall from the tree. Her dog Bob would fly through the air, and Tok's hair would blow around until it looked like a bird's nest. What if you became a Sophie, guys? What other things can you imagine? And next, Sophie, Tok said from the porch of the house, "I have a mango from us to eat." While Sophie and Tok shared the mango, Sophie told him about the ruler and the fan. Tok picked up the ruler and thought for a moment. What if the fan were 1,000,000 rulers wide? Tok said. Well, Tok also imagined bigger things, right? Okay, next. Wow, Sophie said. Then the fan would be as big as the planet. If we turned the fan on, everything would be blown away. Plates, pots, tables, chairs, bags, house building, and even mango tree. Amazing. As the sun went down, Sophie sat by the little fan, ate mango, and laughed. Maybe someday we'll build a giant fan together, Tok, Sophie said. You build the fan, Tok said, and I'll eat the mangoes when they fall. Again, that was the story of the giant fan. Did you enjoy it? I hope you did. And thank you for listening so carefully and using your imagination. Remember, every story has a little magic, just like you. See you next time for another fun adventure. Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.